It's your girl, Denise Joy. Welcome to another episode of Transformation for your home and your life. You get the tips, inspiration, and motivation to create your lifestyle by design. Let's get it! Hey there, good people. It's your girl, Denise Joy, designer and creator of the Furaha method of joyful design. Welcome to my home. Hey everybody, so this is a major update. I have done so much since my last home tour, but before I jump into everything, I just got to show you guys the bottom of my dress, which I just love. Woohoo! Don't you just love it? It is so much fun. I am so excited though to show you all this major home tour update. I have done so much. I have done a lot of thrifting. I have done Facebook Marketplace finds. Oh my God, some majors and gifts from friends. And what I do is I incorporate all of those things into my custom on a budget philosophy for Furaha method of joyful design with Afro Bohemian design style and the eclectic design style, because I firmly believe for every client and myself especially, you should fill your home with things you absolutely love. On this episode of Meet the House, I'm going to take you on a tour of my Afro Boho bedroom. Now let's get to it. Now this is my primary bedroom, and I have thrifted a lot of the pieces in this space. I'll start here. This piece I've had for quite some time. It's Art Deco. It's a gorgeous dresser. It has this beautiful inlay here. Is a detailing and this beautiful inlaid cross diagonal that makes this beautiful pattern here on the front. It's Art Deco. It's 70 years old. I love it to pieces. On top here, I have this lovely plant. Plants are in every room of my home. And I have a vintage, this is really an hors d'oeuvre tray. It's from the 70s. You can see that bold print there, but I'm using this half of it to hold my jewelry on top of my dresser. I have a I have a thrifted elephant here, thrifted lampshade on the top of this lamp that I've had for a long time. And this mirror, which I absolutely adore, is a thrifted mirror that I've had for, it's traveled with me from apartment to condo to now this home. And I just love it to pieces. It's vintage and it's just divine. It serves the purpose that I want it to. In this little corner, I have a piece that a sister friend of mine gifted me, this small chest. I added these brass knobs just to give it a little more personality. This is like a landing station for me. I got this thrifted metal basket. I put glasses that I use when I'm reading in bed here. My all-important passport, another stack of design inspiration magazines. I love this little sign, love is all you really need. This is like a real reminder corner for me. This sign reminds me to relax. This piece, and the same sister friend who gave me this little chest gifted me this, which I use as a reminder, centering for my ancestral energy, for my genealogy work, for my family history. This right here is a landing station for my earrings, things that I'm going to wear and use every day. I love this piece right here, thrifted, this little tray. I just love it. It's really heavy, it's sublime. This chair here, I thrifted this bamboo chair. This is where I sit and put shoes on. And I promise y'all I don't throw my clothes on here. So, well, maybe sometimes. But right now, today, it's clear. I also recovered it with this beautiful mud cloth pattern here. I'll just give you guys a close-up here. It's actually really comfortable chair here. And this is that really wonderful, heavy bamboo. I paid $5 for this chair. It was dirty and dusty and dingy when I purchased it. I also have another plant down here in this really fun patterned plant stand to just give more pattern. Again, I love to layer my patterns in my spaces. This is a pair of curtains that I got. These are Tahari. These I thrifted. I got 2 sets for $20. So I have 2 windows here, and they were the perfect height. I love layering that pattern in this space. And I also have a pair of shears as the background for these curtains. Transitioning over here to my bedside, I have this beautiful stand here. It's just a simple wood stand. It has this inlay of cane on the top, which I just love. A friend gave me this candle holder for Christmas years ago. I just really love the texture on the top of it. I have outfitted this little stand with some of my favorite books. I got this little piece here from the thrift store. I just love the pattern on the top of it. I have this vintage camera, a brownie here. I thrifted this. I thrifted the camera, and I thrifted this digital clock, which I just love that reminder of a time period where I relied on that kind of a clock. Again, more books here. I have these a pair of these beautiful mid-century modern, it's a nod to that era, lamps on either side of the bed here. I have over on the back wall behind the bed more grass cloth wallpaper. This time it's in a darker tone, this really smoky dark brown. Sometimes it looks chocolate, sometimes it looks black. It just, depending upon the light in the room, it changes color. Over the bed, this is a picture of me at 17. I was doing a little modeling back home, and the photographer was having some fun and decided to take this picture in this way. It's really cool. Lots of people love it. This frame, I repainted this frame. It used to be a different color, and it had a piece of art that I no longer cared for, so I spray painted it. I spray painted that frame, and this is mud cloth here. This is actually the back of the mud cloth that's on the chair. I just flipped it to neutralize the print, and I think it turned out pretty cool. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Okay, I love to create a bedscape, y'all. I love it. If you've been following me, you probably have seen this bed scaped in so many different ways, but I'm really having fun with this particular iteration. I got this bed from Wayfair or Overstock, one or the other, but I did like that it had this kind of neutral wood tone to it, and it could go in a lot of different directions depending upon what I was feeling, what my vibe was for a particular month or a particular year. So the bedscape is usually a layering of patterns. These pillows, again, this different texture, this fun, furry, they're so fun to lean on these. I think I got these at TJ Maxx or maybe Marshall's, one or the other. And these beautiful pillows right here, I got these from Aldi's, y'all, $7.99. Don't y'all love them? What is your favorite custom on a budget find that you found? The pattern on these pillows right here, I actually made these green pillows. I got this fabric from the thrift store, brought it home, washed it up, made these pillows, and I made something else which I'm going to show you in just a second. These orange pillows, I ordered those pillow covers from Amazon. They were, I think, $9.99. I got 2. And this pillow here, I picked up from Home Goods a couple of years back. But I think they all make such a beautiful relationship, create a moment. I love walking into my room and feeling like, oh my God, I walked into like a little, like a spa retreat joint, you know. I love treating myself better than company. That's another one of the principles of the Furaha method of joyful design. In other words, don't wait to hook up your space when company's coming over. Hook up your space for yourself, okay? Here on the end of the bed, I have laid this beautiful sheer fabric that I actually got from the thrift store years ago, brought it home, washed it. I just love it. It's light and airy. And then here's the other piece that I used that thrift store fabric on. I recovered this bench, and I just think it makes such a beautiful pop. It's a bit of a surprise, and it picks up the green from the actual live plants. It gives me more of a kind of that Afro Boho eclectic spa feel in the space, which I love. Here's the other set of curtains over here. Again, they just really make the space. They really are accented by the wall color, which I recently painted these walls this beautiful kind of russet caramel, russet brown, which I adore. I've painted this room like 5 or 6 times, and I've lived here 5 years, so it's looked different many times. This wall right here is a moment wall. So this is actually the angle when you walk into this room. I love how this wall turned out. Before, it was really kind of lackluster. I hadn't given it a lot of thought and attention because I was really busy designing other people's homes. And so I said, don't be like the cobbler with no shoes, Denise. I need to hook up my own space. So let's come a little closer. Here on the side, I have 2 vintage ebony magazine covers that I have framed. This one is of Julian Bond, which I actually named my son after Julian Bond, and this one is from 1969. The magazine was 60 cents, y'all. What? This one here is basically celebrating the year the Black woman. This is 1977, and it costs $1.25. Oh, the days gone by. Then over here, I have my collection of hats. I love to wear hats, y'all. So, and actually, all of these hats. I thrifted all of these hats, actually. Every single one of them. This one here is so fun. Remember, in my other videos, I talked about how much I love animal print. So even in my clothing, I put animal print in my clothing and in my home. And this, well, let me start with the pocketbooks. All of these pocketbooks are of some variety of vintage, and I thrifted them. They're just fun. Again, nods to a different era. I really love that one. I don't carry them, but I do have them hanging here. This piece right here, this mirror, is a vintage mirror that I thrifted for 15 bucks. And then I put these hooks, these silver hooks on here myself, just screw them in with a screwdriver, and bam, this is such a great moment. And it also reflects the light from the other side of the room. The other mirror is across the room over there. So it really gives us that kind of good balance. Then I finished this area off with a series of baskets, and I had these 2 little small mirrors. I can't even remember where I got them from, but all of the baskets were thrifted, and none of these baskets cost more than $5. Don't you just love it? On this side of the bed, I have my charging station, because you know they say you should keep your electronics like farther away from where you sleep. I have a couple of, well, actually on this, I got this side table from probably TJ Maxx. That piece on the bottom with the elephant on the top, that was my mom's, and she gifted that to me, and she's transitioned, so that's a dear piece to have in the room. The other vase, which is neutral, is thrifted. My charging station is there, and my earpod charging station is back there, and I have that thrifted vase holding a candle in it on that side. So on this side of the room, across from my bed, I have more books. Again, I love books. I thrifted this sweet rattan and wicker trash can. Just love it. It's perfect for my Afro Bohemian eclectic vibe. I've had this bookcase for many years. It's traveled with me from apartment to apartment to condo to home, etc. It holds just enough books for me to have access in this room. This lamp here is, gosh, I had this lamp a long time, but I love the texture of it here. It's just beautiful, and I have these fun little crystals somebody gave me, and I have them sitting here. Dear forever stepmother gifted me this sign, "Be strong and courageous." My son gifted me this candle. This painting here is a great moment in this room. I thrifted this painting for $10. Love the oversized. I wished I had painted it. People often ask, well, did you paint that one? No. But again, I love art and appreciate artists, so this was a wonderful thrift find. More plants, including on top and standing on the side. And then I got this orange little it's really just a container, and I love the pop of color. It just made it a fun moment here on the bookcase and all of my books. Here on this little corner, this is my closet, and I actually had this closet designed and tricked out because before there was no way to get much of anything in here. I actually built those cubbies myself, but I did have to hire someone to do the rest of the work. I have my jewelry and my shoes all organized back there, using every space, every little corner, so that I can make really good use. And you can actually walk in here. It's just enough space to walk in and turn around without hitting anything. So I made this space much more functional, and then I put those bins at the top to hold my handbags. I need a step stool to get up there, a little low one though, just a short one, but now I'm using this space very, very well. And I can't forget the floor covering. This diamond pattern chenille flat weave rug is originally from Crate & Barrel, but your girl picked it up from the thrift store for 80 bucks. Had it cleaned, and bam, it's the Afro Boho foundation for this space. Thank you for coming along with me on this episode of Dopenificent Homes for my bedroom room tour. Let me know, what does this room inspire you to do in your own home? I would love to know. And also, let me know what's your favorite thing in this space. It could be a thrifted item, something that I purchased new, or maybe it's something that I did in the space. You're like, I love the way you put those baskets together, or you hung those hats and handbags, vintage pieces all collected and grouped together. Or maybe it's this bedscape. Maybe you love that so much and you're going to recreate your own version. Let me know in the comment sections below. So much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget, hit the like and the subscribe button. It helps me reach women all over the globe. I'll see you in the next video.